Now we'll take a look at two examples of division that involve signed fractions and integers. For the most part, these problems are exactly like dividing signed fractions. Looking at our first example, we have negative 15/24 divided by 5. Well, the first step is to make 5 into a fraction, and we can do that by putting 5 over 1. Remember, a fraction bar means division, and 5 divided by 1 is still equal to 5. The next step is to write the division problem as a multiplication problem. Dividing by 5 over 1 is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal of 1/5. So this division problem can be written as negative 15/24 times 1/5. Notice we have a negative times a positive, so this product will be negative, but before we multiply, we do want to simplify, which means we want to identify all the common factors between any numerator and any denominator that would simplify to 1. And the way I like to show this is to write everything in prime factored form. Since the prime factorization of 15 is 3 times 5, we'll have negative 3 times 5. And then for 24 is equal to 4 times 6. 4 is 2 times 2, and 6 is 2 times 3. So we have 3 factors of 2 and a factor of 3. And then we have 1, and then 5 is also prime. So in this form, we can see there's a common factor of 5 between this numerator and this denominator. That simplifies to 1. There's also a common factor of 3 here and here that simplified to 1. So again, our product is going to be negative because we have a negative times a positive. The numerator is going to be 1, and the denominator will be 2 times 2 times 2, which is equal to 8. So this product is equal to negative 1/8, which is also our quotient. For our second example, we have negative 6 divided by negative 3/4. And again, the first step is to write negative 6 in fraction form. So we'll have negative 6 over 1, and then we're going to write this as a multiplication problem. So instead of dividing by negative 3/4, we'll multiply by negative 4/3, the reciprocal. So negative 6 over 1 times would be negative 4/3. Now before we multiply, we do want to simplify. Notice that 6 and 3 do have a common factor of 3. And I always like to show those common factors. So we'll have negative 2 times 3 over 1 times, we'll go ahead and leave 4 alone because it's not going to simplify. So here's our common factor of 3 that simplifies to 1. We have a negative times a negative, so it's positive. So we have 2 times 4, that's 8, all over 1. So this product is equal to positive 8, which is also our quotient.